Have you thought about how you're breathing today? Should be quite easy. We all do it, and if we didn't do it well, we wouldn't be around for very long. But apparently, many of us are breathing the wrong way, and not only that, stopping ourselves from unlocking many hidden talents. And very interesting to know what hidden talents I have that I've been pushing down with my bad breathing. Well, here to tell us is Nevsah Karamehmet, who's a breathing expert, who says that the right breathing techniques can make us feel more relaxed, less anxious, and it's really important that we all know how to do this during what is still a global pandemic. Welcome to the show, Nevsah.
Hi, thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you for
having me.
being here. Thank you for being here. Now, this is one of the things that I said earlier on in the show, was that I've got news for you. You're not breathing right, which is what, it's one of those things that if sometimes your other half, if you annoy them, says, can you stop
Yeah,
breathing so loud? We're not talking about that, are we? We're talking about our everyday, how we go about breathing.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I wouldn't call it wrong. I would call it dysfunctional. That's what we call it in the breathing sciences school, dysfunctional.
Mm.
We might have all kinds of breathing habits, and like all postural habits, all behavioral habits, we do learn dysfunctional breathing habits without even recognizing or unconsciously. And that might be the cause of more than 200 symptoms we are facing.
So talk us through this then, Nevsha. Where do we
Yeah.
pick up these dysfunctional breathing habits? What are they?
Yeah, so there are more than 200 symptoms that are now scientifically proven that are caused by, triggered by, or perpetuated by breathing habits. And those symptoms might be from different symptoms from attention deficit disorders, headaches, migraine, anxiety, panic attack, depression, like fatigue, if you're feeling tired, if you can't concentrate, you can't focus, if you're hyperactive, can't calm down, if you have sleeping disorders. So if you have any of these symptoms, instead of going out there and taking a pill to get rid of them, I think just having your breath analyzed or just, doing some breath awareness exercises, you would be benefiting a lot. And instead of taking pills, to get over our headache or anxiety or panic attack, because it might be due to our breathing pattern, I think practicing breath work every day is very much important. And daily breath work can literally heal all of those symptoms. That's why NHS suggests using breathwork exercises, especially if you have any of these symptoms, because they are well-known symptoms of dysfunctional breathing habits.
So we're talking in the first instance, though, right? Because if you do have like actual anxiety, then you will need pills for it, won't you, Nevsha? Or whatever you're taking, or whatever sort of
Well,
medication.
yes and no. I mean, the thing is, yes, you will need pills, but with that, if you keep on practicing regular breath work, if your anxiety is due to dysfunctional breathing habit, the thing is, when we go into a dysfunctional breathing habit, our whole respiratory pH and the body fluid pH changes. And due to respiratory alkalosis or respiratory acidosis, we might be experiencing anxiety. So the anxiety could be just because of the chemical change in our body. There might be no other reason other than breathing dysfunctional.
Okay, so
That
say
might be
that
the
is the
cause of
fact. So
anxiety.
let's
Yeah.
say that someone's anxious, and maybe that is the only reason. Let's put all the
hmm
other
hmm
things aside here, right? How do you go about fixing that if you are feeling
Yeah.
anxious?
Yeah. So what I suggest is if someone has anxiety problems and it's chronic and they are using pills, I wouldn't suggest getting rid of the pills right away,
Hmm.
but I would suggest starting daily breath work every day. And then once the symptom starts healing, they can maybe, see their doctor and they could leave the pills. Or if there is someone who has anxiety, but it's not chronic and they're not using pills, the moment they have anxiety, if they just practice a few minutes of breathing exercises, there are a lot of breathing exercises to calm down the nervous system and balance the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. And there are hundreds of different breathing techniques and exercises in the platform we created with all the breathwork schools and many teachers from around the world. We are, I think now, more than 250 teachers who are from London, breath workers, who downloaded techniques and breathwork guided breathwork sessions in our platform, the Breath Hub application, and they could just download the application and try for a week for free and at least try a few breathing
Yeah,
techniques to
yeah, I
calm
agree.
down and see.
Let's
Yeah,
try this then, Nevsha. I am very interested to know because I'm one of these people that I'm totally open-minded. I'm sure there's lots of things I'm doing wrong, Nevsha, in terms of my health. Let's do a breathing exercise now. Is there one that you could do with me
sure.
that would
Sure.
just make me calm and relaxed in the middle of our
Yeah,
show?
sure. Yeah, sure. One of the most popular exercises on Breath Hub is the balanced breathing, which is also called the coherence breathing, which balances the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. And it just takes a couple of minutes to balance it. You can just close your eyes wherever you are
Hmm.
and start breathing in and out through the nose. Just observing your breath and also getting conscious about your breath and count to 5 as you breathe in and count to 5 as you breathe out and try to connect the inhale and exhale while you're doing that. So keep on breathing consciously, breathing in for 5, breathing out for 5, connecting the inhale and exhale. And if you do this for at least 3 minutes, you're going to calm down. You're going to balance the sympathetic and the parasympathetic system. You're going to be able to more focus, more concentrate. Your mind will be much more relaxed.
Okay, so I've done that for whilst you were talking. That's quite hard. I think, Nevsha. You know the 5 seconds in and the 5 seconds out. Does that mean
Yeah.
I'm a quick breather?
Yeah. What was it hard? Why was it
It just
hard
felt
for
it
you?
felt really hard keeping it five
Okay,
seconds and then
keeping it
going
deep.
out for 5 seconds.
Okay,
You know what I
so you're
mean?
probably a fast breather, and maybe that's why you're also having some, hyper or anxiety problems, like most of us. Like I had the same problem. And if we breathe fast, what happens is we get hyperactive and we can't calm down,
Right.
we can't balance, and yeah. So this is a great technique to
Okay,
use.
so 3 minutes of that you said. I'll try it during the next song. We'll see how I
Yeah,
get on.
yeah,
But
yeah.
breathing in general. So you're a massive proponent of this. I can hear how passionate you are. Is it something that could help us sleep a little bit better?
Exactly, exactly. Dysfunctional breathing habits is one of the biggest reasons why people have sleeping disorders even and sleeping issues. If you practice like 5 minutes of breath work every day, especially calming breaths, and we do have, like I said, more than 800 sessions, and I couldn't recommend more the Breath Hub application they can download through Google Play, through App Store, and for a week free and try all kinds of different techniques. And there are more than 800 sessions to choose from, tens of different courses. And if you do practice breath work every day for 3 to 5 minutes, in just, I think in less than 15 days, you will be able to sleep better. You will have more energy. You will feel better physically because you will have more oxygen in the body. Your cells will start regenerating faster. You will feel much more younger, energetic. Your immune system will be stronger. I mean, I can't talk enough about the benefits. It's
I'm
kind
all
of
about
like
that,
pure
Nevsha.
oxygen.
I'd like to feel a lot younger. I'm definitely behind. I'll try it. I'll try it just for that one. You've promised us a lot here. Nevsha, thank you
Yeah.
so much for being here this
Thank you very
afternoon.
much.